Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Hope you all are doing well, and today we are back in a Cubecraft Skyblock. This is episode 53 and I've been really grinding in between episodes. We have 237 levels right now, so I've been grinding a ton for experience. I think this is the most levels we've ever had at once, which is awesome. And if we look, all of our armor is protection 10. So yeah, in between episodes, I've just been enchanting like crazy. All of our armor is protection 10. I've also upgraded my diamond pickaxe to fortune 10. And now this means when we go to mine an ore, it will always give us double the ore. So like every time we mine this, we're always getting 2 of each. We're not getting 1 of each. We're always getting 2 of each now, which is very good. And now we can start upgrading this even more. I think fortune 11 and up makes it so that it has a chance to drop 3 ores. So yeah, we're definitely gonna start upgrading that so that we get even more ores than we already are getting. We have the smite 7 diamond sword, which I think I showed last episode, and then I also enchanted the shard of the sky to sharpness 6. It used to be sharpness 5, but now sharpness 6, and I'm actually gonna start upgrading it a little bit more, just so that we actually have like a super strong sword for when the end comes. And then I also enchanted our bow, and now it has power 10 and infinity. This is a very strong bow now. If you didn't know, when you go to enchant a bow, it only gives you 4 enchants to pick from, and that is power, punch, durability, and flame. So no infinity, but once I upgraded to power 10, so once the bow got to level 10, a new enchantment unlocked, and it was infinity. So after you get to power 10 on a bow, you unlock the infinity enchant. And so now we only need 1 singular arrow to shoot this bow multiple times. And this is very useful because now we don't need to have like an inventory full of arrows when we start fighting something. We just literally just need 1 arrow. So yeah, I think that's really cool. That XP grinding took me a ton of time, like just getting experience from quartz, diamonds, and killing wither skeletons. I haven't been doing much else. That's pretty much all I've been doing, but as you can tell, we have 238 levels, so we can actually go and enchant our diamond chest plate. If we grab some lapis and some quartz, we can go and enchant our diamond chest plate to protection 11. So let's confirm upgrade. That was 220 levels right there, and now now we have protection 11. It just totally got rid of the X, but okay. If you don't remember last episode, we built a storage system in our cave here, and it's already been super useful. Like, I think in this, yeah, we already have like 14 stacks of diamond blocks. And if we had just kept all of our chests up here, we would have run out of space like immediately. So all of this new extra storage space really helps out. We also made a little place for our yellow sheep, and yeah, here's the little place with all the grass. I think it looks really cool now. He seems to be enjoying it, and yeah, this space is really coming together. So yeah, today what I want to do is build a museum. Our 2 major goals for the Skyblock series was get a billion coins in Cubecraft and build a maxed out diamond beacon, and since finishing both of those goals, I don't really have anything else really to like grind for. And so I was like, hey, why not make a museum and collect all of the blocks and items in Skyblock? So that's exactly what we're going to be doing this episode, or at least starting it. It's obviously going to take us multiple episodes to like get all of the blocks and stuff. But today I want to build like the museum as well as start adding a couple of the blocks in. I'm not going to collect any of the mobs because they're pretty much already collected in generators. Like, it's not hard to get mobs, as well as it would make my skyblock very laggy with all of those mobs in a museum. But what I do want to collect is every single block and every single like item that you can put in your inventory like into the game. So if we go to the crafting table, all of these items plus more, like these are just the ones that you can actually craft. All of these items I want to put into a museum. Obviously we won't be able to do some of these like shulker boxes. When the end update comes out, we'll be able to do them. them. Or like things with redstone I won't be able to do, but all of these, like just a diamond pickaxe or a snow block or cyan terracotta, will have one of every single block and item in that museum, and I think that would be pretty cool. So yeah, I think a good, like, this museum needs to be huge for all of the blocks, so I think a good place to put it would be right around here. We can make like the front facing this way, and then we just have like a long museum going out all the way maybe to the borders of the Skyblock island, and then we'd be able to fit like all of the items and blocks into the museum. So yeah, I need to get this ready first. I think I'm gonna build like a dirt platform and then put the museum on top of it. So yeah, I'm gonna get this place ready, build a huge dirt platform and all of that stuff, and then we can start building the museum. And just like that, it's pretty much ready. I've made this huge dirt platform. I think it's gonna need to go back a little bit more. But for right now, this should be fine. I think I'm gonna be building the museum out of quartz, and if we come to the nether, if we check in these chests, yeah, we have a ton of quartz from getting it all for experience, and I'm glad I kept it all and didn't sell it. But yeah, we have some quartz here, and I think, yeah, we have a whole bunch of blocks of quartz. So we'll start off by taking all of these. Like this may be enough even just right here. But we have all of these chests full of quartz as well if we need them. So yeah, we got an inventory full of quartz, and now I guess let's just start building this museum. Like any other build in our Skyblock island, I'm just gonna start placing blocks and see how it goes, and then it will eventually turn out to something looking at least decent. Yeah, I'm just realizing now that this this dirt platform is gonna need to be a lot longer. But yeah, I guess let's just get building. Okay, and just like that, we've pretty much done the entire front of the museum. I think it looks pretty good right now. I think I have to touch up the roof a little bit. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with the roof. But for right now, I think it looks pretty good. As you can tell, it is just a front though. We don't really have any of the walls or the roof on yet. But yeah, my first part was definitely to get the front part done, because that's like the part that needs to look the best. I don't know if I want to like leave like the entrance to be like this huge open area, or if I just want it to be like a door here. Yeah, I may actually make it like an actual doorway rather than like having this whole thing open. I actually really like how that looks now. So yeah, we'll play around with this a little bit more. I need to play around with the top, like the roof part over here. It kind of looks a little weird. And then I have to fill in the rest of the roof, fill in the rest of the walls all the way to here. And then yeah, this really isn't turning out as long as I wanted it. So I think we have to expand it even more out this way. And yeah, I guess let's get back to building. And after an hour of placing blocks, breaking them, and placing them again, I finally have a museum that I really like the looks of. I finished the entire thing. It is now like an actual like museum. It's just not just a face. I also changed like the front of the museum. It was looking a little weird in some places, so I made it look a little better, and now I really like how it looks. And yeah, so now the entire outside of the museum is done. And now to do the interior. As you can see, I've done some things like put down this red carpet with glowstone underneath. I think that looks very good. And yeah, I've started to set up like the places where we're putting all of the items and blocks. On this side, I think we're going to be placing all of the items, so I'm going to have, I think it's going to go like this, where we have all of these logs like this, and then item frames all along these logs with all the items on them, and then it would be in all of here as well. And then on this side of the museum, it would be all the blocks, so they'd be on the stands here. I still need to really light this place up, like this, the corners are really dark, but like say we'd put a red piece of wool here, and then the next piece would be another block, and then you'd have another block, and then it would go to here, and then you put all of the next blocks on the next one, and then the next blocks on the next one. So we really need space for a bunch of blocks, and I think this would be the best way to do it. And then like we'd have these like steps over here, and then over here like the item frames. And then all the way at the back here, this is going to be like another item frame thing, but this one's going to be for all of our special items. Like Cookie Monster's favorite cookie, the secret books, and like all of that stuff would be on this wall right here. As you can tell, I'm still kind of trying to figure it all out. But yeah, that's pretty much my design. So yeah, I guess I'll go grab some more stuff and we can finish the interior. So yeah, first I need to work on the lighting. I really wish there was more light sources than just torches and glowstone. But those are pretty much the only light sources in Skyblock, so we're gonna have to work with what we have. If we make like hanging glowstone like this, I think that would be some pretty good light. Yeah, that would be some pretty good light that would kind of light up the corners here. And so yeah, I think that's pretty good lighting. So now I just have to put it on all of the other sides of here. And then we can make like the place where we put all of the items and the blocks. And then we can start bringing over like some actual blocks and putting them in their places. Obviously, we're not going to be able to get all of the blocks and items this video, but that's kind of why I like this idea, because it's giving us something to do over multiple episodes, and then when the end update comes out, we can even add more items and more blocks. So yeah, most of the lights have been set up now, and now I just need to go and pretty much like get all of this ready for all of the blocks and items. This shouldn't take too long at all. I kind of like the color of the spruce with quartz. I really like how that looks. So yeah, I'll go build the rest of this, and then we can start bringing in some blocks and items. Also, I really like to hear your opinions on my builds, like if I could change something or like make something better or add something. So if you have like an idea to make something in the museum look a little better, I would love to hear it in the comments. So yeah, everything's pretty much done now. We have all of the places for all of the items and the blocks. Now I just need to start placing down some item frames. I kind of want to start with all of our special items so we can go and break down this trophy wall. This trophy wall looked really bad anyways, so I'm glad we're getting rid of it. We're still gonna keep this actual diamond trophy because I liked the look of this. We're just gonna bring it down so it's not floating in the air. And then we can put all of our special items here. So yeah, we can put all of the skulls there, like the different skulls. We got our Lucky Foot, we got Juliet's Rose and the Electroportation Nuclear Effector. We got Cookie Monster's Cookie and Cookie Monster's favorite cookie. We got both the secret books, Secrets Chapter 1 and Secrets Chapter 2, and then we have a Enchanted Golden Apple. I'm just gonna put one on here. And then we have our first beacon, which I'll keep in there, but if we get any other special items, I'll take that out and put in something else. And then we have the creeper banner, which I'll just put there. And there's our first items added to our museum. Okay, so next thing I want to do is actually make a diamond pickaxe. And enchant a diamond pickaxe with Silk Touch. This is only 40 levels, so that shouldn't be too bad. And then with Silk Touch, we can get some blocks that we wouldn't normally be able to get with a normal pickaxe. Such as a... Wait, what? I didn't know that. Okay, so Silk Touch does not work on generators. We can still get golden iron, like in the normal blocks, because we have to smelt those. But I guess we're just gonna need to buy, like, actual generators for diamond, emerald, lapis, and coal. And then we can put all of these blocks. So I guess we can start with cobblestone, and then we got coal, lapis, and then we have to wait for them to generate as well. But then we have iron, gold, emerald, and diamond. We have to wait for them to generate, I guess. But when they generate, we'll have those blocks here. And yeah, over the next few episodes and in between episodes and stuff, I'll just start collecting a whole bunch more blocks. I'm just realizing now we may need to expand this a lot more. This is definitely not going to hold all of the blocks. We're really going to need to expand this, but this is good for right now. And yeah, there's our first few items, our first few blocks, and yeah, the start to our museum. And yeah, I think that's all the time we have for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. I really like the idea of having like a museum with all of the items and blocks. In between episodes, I'm gonna start collecting some more blocks and items and filling it up a little bit, as well as grinding for experience to keep upgrading all of our armor and weapons. But yeah, if you did enjoy, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you are new around here. We are on the road to 9,000 subscribers. And yeah, other than that, hope you all have an awesome day.